This is Severe MMA. We're here at UTC in Birmingham, and I'm standing alongside one of the best prospects in European MMA, middleweight Fabian the Assassin Edwards. Fabian, you're starting to stay busy. First off, let's just talk the King fight, because I think the last Bama, people expected you're great on your feet. He's great on his feet, but you actually did the opposite.
What it was, there wasn't no game plan. I think a lot of people thought, fucking hell, I thought he had a bit of power in his hand, so I'm gonna shoot. I fought powerful punches before, you know. I seen him rush. I told everyone he rushed in. I put him on his back and I choked him. Like everyone's acting like that. I went in and I shot for a double leg straight away. He rushed into me. I timed the takedown perfectly and I choked him. So I don't know. You know, there's no game plan. The more and more I grow, the more I realize there's a lot of different ways to finish the fight. I don't have to strike. I can do what I want in there. So I done whatever I wanted and I choked him.
Is it looking ahead as well, like in terms of this gives me longevity as a fighter? Are you looking at the big picture all the time?
Yeah, I'm looking at, like, I spoke to my coach, Tom, and he's saying we have to look at ourselves as mixed martial artists, you know what I mean, rather than just a one-dimensional fighter. So I could have went in there, stood up, stood in the pocket, give the crowd a big back and forth, tear up, but there's no need to take damage when I don't need to. I went in there, didn't break a sweat. So I'm looking at long term, you know what I mean? Yeah. 3-0
as a pro now, and quite rightly, people have marked you out as certainly a guy to keep an eye on, a guy who has a big future ahead of him. Does that put any pressure on you going into this fight on March 9th against Kent? Forgive me for killing the last name, Kent Karpanian.
I don't know his last name. No, there's no pressure. No pressure at all. I've been winning fights. I haven't lost a fight. I mean, I've been winning fights since fucking amateur. I mean, there should be pressure on me, but there's no pressure on me. I always walk out into the arena and I feel free. You know what I mean? There's no pressure at all. My record, I don't think about my record when I'm fighting. All I think about is smashing this geezer's head in. You know what I mean? And there's no pressure at all. And with Kent, it won't be any different, you know what I mean?
He's 10-2, so he's got, you know, nine more fights on a professional level than you. Fights out of Dragon's Lair MMA, so again, trains with guys who have been to the big show and are still there, like Brad Scott. Is this a step forward for you? Is this the right opponent for you?
I wouldn't say it's a step forward for him. You know what I mean? I've welcomed him to the big show, you know what I mean? So it's not really a step forward. He's 10-2. He's fought cans. Like, the last guy he fought was like 21 wins and 71 losses. Like, that's the sort of opponent that he's fighting, you know what I mean? So he should be saying thank you to me, you know what I mean? I'm the big step, so he knows that I'm going to step up. And I'm going to show him March the 9th. He's not ready for that, you know what I mean? It don't matter if he's 9 fights ahead of me or not. I got a lot more skills, you know what I mean?
With no disrespect to him, were you disappointed with the opponent? Were you wanting someone higher ranked?
I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed. All I can say is fair enough for him stepping up, because a lot of guys are turning him down. So all I can say is, okay, he stepped in, but that's it. That's the only credit I can give him. Nothing. I can't give him credit for his skills, credit for his gas tank. I can't give credit for his chin. Everything's weak. So
is you looking for the finish in this one?
Oh yeah, for this one. I'm looking to go back to the knockouts. You know what I mean? I wanna knock him out, man. I wanna shut him up. I don't wanna choke him. I wanna knock him out. So with this one, I'm looking to finish him in the first round, and not by submission. I'm looking to knock him out. So yeah.
How many more fights have you got on? Do you have a Bama contract? Is it a wanted? How many more fights? And is Bama the promotion you're going to look to stay with, or are you going to wait to see? Because I imagine you're going to get a lot of offers.
Yeah, I'll probably real and truly, I'll probably stay. I got 4 fights left. Actually, 3 fights after the Kent. And I'll probably stay with Bama up until I get the call up or whatever, you know what I mean? Because Bama's a good show. It's a good platform to obviously showcase his skill on, so I'm happy with it.
Realistically, how many fights are you away from wanting a Bama title shot?
I should fucking have it now. Like, I should already have the title now, do you know what I mean? So, like, I don't see why not. So after I smoke Kent and put him away and forget about Kent, I want Shipman. Sorry, I don't even care about Shipman. I just want the title.
I'm sorry, was that Shipman or?
Shipman. I don't know why. Is it Shipman, Fishman? I don't know, whatever his name is, eh? But I want that belt, and at the moment he's got it. So May, Bama's got a fight. Hopefully, I heard he's injured, so hopefully he's recovered, and I can bring him on. You know what I mean? He's easy work as well. He is, so I want him.
I got to ask. You know, you got Big Brother representing UTC in the UFC. He's got a fight coming up, London against Peter Sabata. Are you looking? Is the end game to follow Leon there, or is it a little more organic than that? Is the UFC the end game for you?
I won't say it's the end game, but that's the other fight. That's where you want to. That's where you want to end up. You know what I mean? You want to go to the UFC, and once you're in there, you want to start breaking records. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be in there and just one of those fights that's in there for the sake of being there. I want to go in there, I want to break records. I'm like, when I'm finished, to be remembered as one of the best. You know what I mean? I'm not in this just to say I've been in the UFC before. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
Are there any middleweights there now that you think, well, fuck me, I'd take them?
There's a lot of middleweights I watch and I think, me and my friend watch, I think, fucking hell, he's in the UFC. So, you know what I mean? so when it's my time to go in there, I can't wait just to show the.
You're not going to give us a name there, are you?
I can't really think of. I can't think of any off the top of my head. You know what I mean? But even for example, like I don't know. I can't think of nothing off my head.
Chris Weidman. Let's go right in the top 10. For those that may not have seen Fabian Edwards perform yet, 3-0 as a pro and 10, 11 as an amateur.
10-0.
For those who haven't seen you yet, what can they expect to see on March 9th when you climb into that Bama cage?
Confident, cocky, big balls. You know what I mean? And just, obviously you're gonna see me walking there confident and ever. I'm put this geezer away. You know what I mean? I move better than all these middleweights. I'm not applauded like Kent. You know, I'm gonna light him up on the feet. So March the 9th, everyone just see the confident young guy going in there and expressing himself. I'm putting his hands on Kent. So that's it, you know.
If it's not too early to ask, and no disrespect to Kent, you got a message for Bama's middleweight champion?
Mike, you know I'm coming. Mike know I'm coming. That's it. That he's only at the moment he's only holding that belt. You know what I mean? He hasn't defended the belt. He's had it for about 6 months now. You know what I mean? He hasn't defended it once. So as soon as I get a chance to fight him, that belt's coming on with me. 100%. So
Fabian, it's always a pleasure catching up with you. Like I said, one of the hottest rising prospects in all of European MMA. Best of luck on March 9th.
Thank you.
Thank you.